Good, guys. I want to talk about painting that I did that I feel like resonates with that. Or at least me, my connection with the movie, my relationship with music, arts, and all that. And being, Black African American from the South, how I relate to it in my own little sense. So, yeah. Sinners was a good movie. I'm sure it spoke to all of us, and it had a bunch of symbolism, a bunch of history, and hidden truths in it. So music and Sinners involved a lot of music, a lot of scenes when they had to come together. All that was just in there, music provoked all kinds of emotions and everything because it's an energy source. So Let's go do that. The movie definitely reminds me of a painting I did, right? It's giving that vibes. I don't know if it gives y'all that vibes. Y'all look at it, or Ryan did his thing with this film. Definitely understood the assignment. It was in tune, no pun intended. Just the visual representation, being able to create multiple visuals that show us in our many forms, many talents, and just different stories, our different journeys, and how they come together to have an impact on many people, not even just the people in our culture. I did find it funny. I did a painting. So this painting that I did was I did it last year for an exhibition called Memento. And Memento is basically something physical that represents precious moment in your life, a valuable moment. Say you got a necklace, a loved one on there gave you the necklace, out of remembrance of them that reminds you of a moment, energy of something that once was or still is. They get oh, my grandfather gave me this pocket watch. I related to it because I'm I did a painting last year as well. My relationship with music, what it means to me, and my actual instrument that I played clarinet for 6 years when I was in school. The whole reason I started had to do with me being exposed to different genres of music. My family that play different instruments, sing, all kinds of stuff. I grew up with music in that house. I grew up with around. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. But yeah, here's a piece of the instrument. I am trying to fix the other part. I took the buttons off of the other part. I'm trying to clean it. It looks rusty. This is the old instrument I've been having. I haven't played it in a while, but this instrument is old. I started last year trying to repair it, but I still haven't got to. That's one of the keys. I have to replace those cushion things. My instrument as a memento for me. A memento is being able to have a physical representation of a moment or moments in time that we never want to forget. A memento for me is my musical instruments. They are a physical representation that remind me of how my love for music came about. Growing up, listening to my grandma sing in the kitchen, watching VHS tapes of my grandpa playing guitar, and attending family cookouts that let the neighbors know the blues is all right, are moments I'll never forget. When I picked up an instrument or heard a tune from the past, those memories came rushing back instantly. Music doesn't just connect my past to my present. It's what inspired the art I create, and maybe one day that same art will be someone else's memento. I guess I'll put this little QR code on there because you will just hear somebody read it to you, a dude will read it to you. But he ain't reading it like it's supposed to be read. You can see the actual still frame of it on my Instagram. And I'll put that in the description. Growing up, I was definitely exposed to all kind of genres of music. R&B is my fave. I feel like maybe if you follow my other pages, you can tell. I like my right with a little singing in it. It just do that for me. Ja Rule, Ashanti, DMX, Aaliyah, underground artists, or just music that ain't mainstream. Okay, R&B. You get more of that 90s vibe. Besides Bryson Tiller, Vito, Coco Jones. I don't sleep on Coco Jones. Ari Lennox. Rock, blues, house, jams, country. Country, I feel like it's basically blues, but missing something. We trying to put that back. It seems to keep getting, neither here nor there. My grandma used to sing in the house, cooking, cleaning, anything. She had like this big record player, the size of a dresser. You know, everything that then was like big and bulky, the size of like a dresser. And we'd be playing that, you know, during the summer, or my cousin came over, or, you know, when she didn't want to move, like, you know, my records. She gave me the nickname. I don't know, because she called me dancing to the song one day. Like Johnny Taylor. You know, I was real, shy, like, oh, maybe trying to be nonchalant. You know, nickname, honestly, I was one of her favorite artists, Johnny Taylor. My grandpa, like, he had some musical history. He did. He used to play guitar. And we saw videos. We saw VHS tapes. He would play with his brothers. When we was younger, he pulled out the guitar. Like, we didn't even know he had it. I wouldn't know you had it. You didn't tell us you had it. It was an acoustic guitar. Played a little bit. He played like 1 or 2 times. He played a little bit. I said, great. I've been wanting to learn, right? I was like, you know, my mom, she don't want to give me a guitar or a drum set. Cause she like, I was gonna be too loud. Like, but you bought me keyboard. I mean, yes, you can turn the volume down on the keyboard, but I'm like, it's instruments make noise. It's only noise when you add a tune. It's music. You actually created something. Like, but it's noise because you know I gotta learn it. You don't want to hear that ugly stage or that learning stage, beginner stage. You know, I don't want to know squeaks, I don't want none of that. I found out my grandpa played the guitar, and he, you know, actually good at it. So shouldn't have told me that. So when are we doing these lessons? You can help convince my mom to get one. You know, it'll be over here. I don't think you mind because you have one, you know. But he was like, no, I'm too old. Still, at what age gotta do with you? You just played something. I can see if you didn't remember. I can see you pulled it out and you try to play something and wow. Yo, grandpa, put that back up. Put that back up. Who better to learn it from than your fam? Who better to learn it from than that elder? Who? You know, all the excuses. So I'm like, wow, that's crazy, but can be harassing your grandparents. But no, we good. When he be gone, we would sneak. I don't remember my sister did it with me, but I remember me doing it, so I ain't gonna bring her in on this confession. I just go to the room. I said, you just got this good old guitar up in this closet by itself. Nobody playing it. So I have to wait till my grandma go in the kitchen. Then, you know, grandpa, he'll be like in the living room watching TV. We be back in the den. You know, all the grown folks out and about. You watch TV, watching this boxing. Mother cooking or cleaning, or she might be in there watching something with them, or we have guests over. I can't hear anything. Like, you know, it's when kids get too quiet, is when they start to, what y'all doing? Where y'all at? My brother and sister, you know, they was, me being the youngest, you know, parents like, oh, I forgot I had another one. Oh, okay. That's crazy. As long as you got the majority of the kids in your sight or you pay attention to, you ain't gonna be paying attention. It's like a distraction. Shout out to older siblings, like a distraction. And, you know, string a guitar, play the guitar quietly. How about the doom 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 doom? They're like, bro, getting in my head. You know, I did get caught a few times. It wasn't just a one-time thing. It was, you know, a few times. A few times out of it, I would get caught. You know, I strung something too loud or something. You don't hear a sound of a guitar just randomly every day. Like, ain't nobody. I don't know about other parents or black parents. They they be listening, they be sitting around watching. Fumble. And I still have to learn how to play the guitar. I would like to learn it as the most easiest instrument to learn. Then my sister came home playing the instrument. She got a band. And she brought an instrument home. I said, what is that? Squidward. Do you have? I want to be in band. So by the time I got to middle school, in 6th grade, boom, I'm in band. Boom, high school, in band. And I'm also a theater kid, so I must partake. Every school we went to has been basically a show band. We get our ones in UIL, we'll get our superior ratings. We went to schools that were mostly like show bands where they play like music on the radio, rap music, R&B music. Middle school and high school, bands were phenomenal. We grew up on blues, honey. Is it blues? You don't get asked like, kids, what y'all want to hear? What y'all gonna hear? It's this blues. You know, put on K105, don't put on 97.9 no beat, and don't put it on none of that. You gonna listen to this blues. I still haven't went to see some live music. That's why I need to go see some live music. I love live music. Music, some songs hit differently. Live, like, okay, this is cute on the radio. Maybe it's like, I don't like this on the radio. When you hear it live, you're like, it's a good song, it's a good song. I would do that a lot when I was in band. Like certain rap songs don't be played. I don't really listen to rap. I'm an R&B girl. But hearing it live in band with a drum line, with a beat remix and stuff, you like. Like a professor. I don't know how you. I don't know lyrics, but now I'm gonna sing a song. Relax. You don't know it. I'm gonna say it. It was about like a whip in the household, fucking music. My mom listened to rock, house music, techno, dubstep music. She introduced me and my siblings to that side. So my mom was all girly. Then my dad, he listened to Al Green, Anthony Hamilton, R&B. Grandparents, blues. In your stories, you get when they heard the song, they did the song. I mean, what be going through your mind? Because I met your grandfather. This what was going on. The real tea, whoop by whoop. And just a bunch of creativity in the house. A bunch of talents. This is the my forward. So I still have to learn how to play it. All I know is the D note, E, A, D, G, B, E. Make sure you subscribe. I'm in a paintbrush. Let me know how you resonated with the movie Sinners. You've seen it. A lot of people have seen it. A lot of people haven't saw it. Let me know if you've seen the movie. If you want to go see it, how many times you've seen it? Because a lot of people have seen it multiple times. I don't remember I seen it all the time. I saw it like this past Friday. Can we see it again?
All right, y'all. The blues would always be a part of me.
Have you yet put something on?